Hey all, Hummy here, and I am with a new tutorial for the photography class on removing unwanted objects from a photo. You may already be familiar with, I'm sure most people are, that in photography you need to be careful how you frame the image so that you don't get trees and sticks and things growing out of people's heads. Sometimes I'm sure you've seen photos online where they're just really funny how something is growing out of somebody's head or side or whatever. And so if you have a very special photo and you got something growing out of somebody's head that you want to get rid of, it's really easy to do. I have a photo here of me with 3 people from Survivor. My favorite, this is a horrible picture of me by the way, but my shirt's way too tight. And I need to Photoshop myself and make myself skinnier. But besides that, I'm a Survivor addict, just a Survivor addict. I've watched every single episode, and so when Sandra, that's the lady here, came locally, she's I think the only 2 or 3 now, see I can't remember, time winner of Survivor, and her and 2 other guys from Survivor came. I just had to go get my picture taken with them. But anyway, the unwanted object that we are going to get rid of is this. They came to Begg's family farm, and this sign growing out of Sandra's head. Now it's I don't know what I clicked on. It's really easy to do. You simply get your clone stamp tool, and if you've never used the clone stamp tool, it takes a little bit of practice, and we're going to be seeing it and using it a little bit more in some of the other videos here in the photography class. But basically, you need to find, I picked an easy photo to do. Basically, you need to use your bracket keys, right and left bracket keys, to make your brush larger and smaller. Now I'm going to want to fit in here, so I need it pretty small for my purposes. I could start out big and then make it smaller. And then you find another area in the photo to draw from. In my case, the sky is white. And it's all white, one white. If I had a sky that was cloudy, it might be a little bit more difficult. You might need to click around and play, but it can easily be done. And I'm going to hold down my Alt key. You see my cursor has changed, and select a point in the background where I'm going to copy from. And so I just click down with my mouse, and now I'm going to go over to my image and click down to begin drawing. And when you do that, you see up there at the point where I click down for the source, as I move my brush, that little crosshair up there is going to also move. So wherever that crosshair is, that is what is drawing at the place where I am brushing. And I can just keep on clicking and trying to brush this away. And you can see it's fairly easy to do. As I get closer to her head, I'm actually going to make the brush smaller because it does have a little bit of feather on it, because it's a soft brush I'm using. And just like that, no more sign coming out of her head. So that's your lesson. Maybe you have trees behind them. I could have cloned in some trees. It works best if you have something to draw from that matches, in the background, that is more obscure, I guess is the word. That you can clone right over. So find a photo that has something growing out of somebody's head or anything. We want to see your funniest photos, and show us before and after you have cloned out whatever it is that shouldn't be there. Look forward to seeing it. This should be fun.